So I was saying that as it was Bohemian is the Bohemian style examples I seen was very busy kind of places and how you call it layers, of things, different trays um, together, plates and rugs, blankets. I do love blankets, so I love blankets. I like rugs, I like everything, but I maybe don't know that keen on layers of things. But I say it was horizontal, lying rocks lying on the floor, or just furniture really around the room. But as vertical in the sense of maybe shells, like floating shells, which is something that I don't really like, to be honest. I feel bad to say this because maybe people love it, but that's fine. I don't know. I just don't not very keen in shells floating in the wall, but I don't particularly like anything on the walls. Like I don't like lamps either on the wall. I don't like pictures. I don't have any pictures, and that's bad. That's kind of almost OCD. It's a very clear OCD case maybe. So I'm just exposing myself, but I don't like pictures, and it's not like I don't like pictures. I do love pictures, good paintings, like not good paintings in terms of quality, but in terms of the non painters, I do like them, but I have a few pictures in the past. I maybe have three or four small pictures in one of my bedrooms. At some point when I was a lot younger, I was young, and I have one small wall, which I have a kind of a gallery just with very small pictures. They weren't pictures. They were postcards. They were literally postcards from art galleries, and I have this small wall that I use not cover, but I did put a kind of a small mini gallery, so I do like art and paintings, but I don't like, as I say, I don't particularly like things on the wall, and at the moment I don't have any pictures. I only have one. It's not on the wall, it's standing on the floor, and it's a bit tall, maybe, I don't know, meter and a half, maybe something like that, and it's standing on the floor in the entrance, and I think that's the only one I have, because I like the feeling of bare walls, I have to say. Overall, I say I don't like this feeling of emptiness, just bare room, no. That would be too much, but bare walls is something that I quite like, to be honest. So I kind of keep it as clear as possible. But yes, I think, as I say, for me right now, I'm quite happy. I think I'm quite in the middle right now. Like, I have to appreciate a very personal understanding of what minimalism means, which maybe probably people that are more experienced in minimalism will say, maybe they will say this is not minimalism, but because minimalism will be, I don't know, I think I still need to incorporate this kind of emotional kind of connection with the items, which I think sometimes minimalism doesn't have, don't necessarily have to have this emotional kind of connection with the items that are on display, as maybe they feel more connected to the room and the big space rather than the items, which I tend to be on the items. And I get very connected to, very attached to my little things, whatever it is, a cushion, a blanket, it could be anything, a plate, maybe, anything. But I think minimalism, a true minimalism, I think it comes more from the connection with the place rather than the things in the place. So it's the content and the, how you say? It's like the insurance, isn't it? And the things that are inside and the, and the things that, the space that hold it, contents and, I don't know now what the insurance says, but it's something like this. Contents, incontinent, no, incontinent, yeah, and verbal incontinent, yeah. Well, if anyone had a home insurance, they will know exactly what I mean. Yeah, the place or the things in it, and I think I'm more connected with the things in it. And the place as well, of course, have to be, but definitely I think the things inside are really just as important for me, and maybe sometimes even more important for me. But still, I do like my understanding of minimalism, which is to reduce to the minimum possible, as long I still feel this cozy kind of feeling in the place, in my living space. This is I'm showing in the camera is for me an example of what I mean, the balance between bohemian and minimalism. This is a box, it's an old box that I used to put tools, to be honest, and it's very old, and I have it for many years, maybe more than 10 years. I don't know if that was maybe 12, 13, 15, no more than 15, definitely no more than 15, but more than 10. And it was, it did look very old until recently. I just stained it in a dark color, and I absolutely love it. I think it's quite my understanding again of bohemian. Actually, my understanding of bohemian, of warm, this feeling of warm and coziness. But then I just decorated with a small plant, and for me that's the balance, or the middle, the balance between minimalism and bohemian. The box is actually full of tools. This box, which is I always have it for tools, and so it's full of things. But outside you can only see this plant, and it's very simple plant. The base, the base is as simple as it can be, really. And this is the balance, my example of the balance between minimalism and bohemian. I got another item actually that I changed recently, and it's this one. This one is a bit more, even more bohemian, less minimalism, less minimalistic and more bohemian, but still, still within the minimum, very limited kind of items together. Still, it's a vase. Why I keep saying this? It's a vase again, or a basket, but I think the purpose is. I bought it in where I bought it was in the section for vases. So I think the purpose is a vase. It's quite big for a vase. It was somewhat smaller as well, but I did like this one. I thought it was a bit more like a statement, and I bought it. a day later that I bought that plant. So I was looking for a vase for this flower, which I bought it this last week, and I love the color, and I wanted to have it visible for me, because I think it cheers me up, to be honest. I love the color in this plant. Apparently it's an African, I can't remember, African something. that's as technical as I can go about flowers and plants. It's a real one. And I just saw the color and I love it, and I thought I wanted to put it on display at the moment, because it's cheered me up really. And it's still maybe not as minimalistic as the transparent vase that I just showed, but I think still is a good balance between minimalism and bohemian, and that's the way I'm gonna keep it at the moment. So yeah, that's my take on minimalism and bohemian, that apparently is very trendy, and yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's me. That's everything I want to show today. So I hope I will see you in the next video. And what to say? Mi casa, tu casa, my home, your home. So I'll see you next time. Bye.